Now let me log in over to this character of mine over on Classic Era. What's this? Soul of Iron. Ooh. So the end of 2022 has seen a large majority of the hardcore community return to Classic Era realms. Everyone is on the bandwagon to get to 60 without dying and participate in very interesting events planned out for this difficult but intriguing game mode. If you want to stand out from the rest of your fellow hardcore community members, here's a way to do it. Hi, I'm Jay, and in this video I want to show you how you can play on Classic Era realms and have the Soul of Iron buff on your character. But first, a word from our sponsor, Established Shadow Legends. Just kidding, let's get on with the video. If you're wondering what's the Soul of Iron, it's basically the only change Blizzard ever implemented so far in Classic WoW to appeal to the hardcore style of playing. On the Season of Mastery realms, 2 NPCs have been added to the game. Watcher Pharaoh in Ironforge for the Alliance, and Watcher Morta in Undercity for the Horde. Players can interact with them and get the following text.
I seek to chronicle the stories of those that have never known defeat, those that carry within them a soul as strong as iron, undaunted and unbroken from their first steps to their last.
As you click "Why would one pursue this path?" you get the following response.
I do not pretend to fully grasp their motivations. There is no reward for a life of such hardship. Perhaps that is what makes them so fascinating and so admirable. Are you one such soul of iron?
Click yes and get the following response.
Then I shall chronicle your story for as long as you still walk unbroken across this mortal world. Know that there is no throne that awaits you at the end of your path. No material prize of worldly treasure. If you fall, I will cease recording your tale. There can be no second chances. But you wouldn't have it any other way, would you?
And there you have it. Now your character has a Soul of Iron. Wonder what you get from it? Just a buff and a cool animation. It's nothing more than a flavor thing. But now we can Hearthstone our way back to the starting area. I want to point out that doing the run to either Ironforge or Undercity will not provide enough XP for you to reach level 2. So we basically can start a hardcore journey at level 1. For testing purposes, I figured that the most difficult journey for a level 1 character those 2 capitals would be for a Gnome Mage, since it has the lowest amount of HP, and because you need to pass the Trog Cave from the Coldridge Valley over the rest of Dan Moreau. As you can see, the journey was perilous, but not mortal. I think this whole move would be off limit for the Tauren though, since you would need to move through the Barrens all the way to Orgrimmar and then pick up the Zeppelin to Undercity. Besides the fact that it's very likely you'll pull a high level mob and that can be the death of you, I'm pretty sure that you'd also reach level 2 from Discovery XP until you get to Undercity. Since we plan to transfer this character and be verified by the hardcore mods through the add-on, the run will probably not be eligible since you actually start your normal leveling route from level 2. Now here's the interesting part. Transfers are open and free from the SOM realms over to Classic Era, and if you do indeed transfer a character from Season of Mastery that has a Soul of Iron buff, the buff will remain active even on the Classic Era realms. In case you're wondering, it took me around 10 minutes of waiting time to have one of my level 1 characters be transferred over from Obsidian Edge, which is a Season of Mastery realm, to Firemaw, which is a Classic Era realm, so the waiting time isn't that bad. But here's the downside. The hardcore community has gathered on either Hydraxian Waterlords on EU or Bloodsail Buccaneers in the US, which are both role-playing realms. Unfortunately, you can only do free transfers over to either the PvP or the PvE realms on Era, so if you want to join the other hardcore players, you can do the transfer in 2 steps. First, get your SOM character to PvP or PvE, doesn't matter, and then do a paid transfer to the hardcore realms. Let me just say that I personally think that paid transfers, at least on Classic Era, should be non-existent, and I do not promote in any way Blizzard's way of doing things when it comes to microtransactions. At the same time, the way anyone likes to spend their money is none of my business either. I just wanted to point out to you that there is a technical possibility to play your character on Classic Era with the Soul of Iron buff on it. So that's it for this video. I've shown you a way to conjure some flavor around any character that you might plan to level on Classic Era, either on the multi-life realms or over the designated realms for hardcore. If you're interested in more info about what hardcore means in WoW, I've left the links in the description to the hardcore website and the Discord. Go check them out. Thank you very much for watching. You can find me on Twitch where I stream my Classic Era journey at ClassicJTV, link in the description. Hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the vanilla version of Azeroth. Peace!